Today we have on our show Ravi Chandra Reddy, is a spokesperson of the YSRCP, which is the ruling party of Andhra Pradesh. In a moment we will also be joined by, I have the name with me, we have with us Shiva Shankara Rao, is the General Secretary of the Jana Sena Party, who will be with me live. He was live with me. For some reason, he's just stepped off camera. I don't know why he's done that, so we're requesting him to please join back because he'd agreed to be with us. In fact, we were patching him and then he stepped off the show, so we're going to try and get that connected once again in just a moment. Before all of this, before I go to my guests, and I want to do it once we have both the guests on our channel, I want to show you a tweet that has been put out by Pawan Kalyan today. Let's put that tweet on our screens right now. This is a tweet that was put out by Pawan Kalyan, which basically has a video of a young man, which is also part of this tweet, talking about a young man who is no longer alive, who happens to be the son of an Anganwadi worker, who the insinuation is has been targeted by the ruling party of Andhra Pradesh. This is a young man who apparently fought on a Jana Sena ticket at some local body level elections, the son of an Anganwadi worker, and an emotional video has been put out by Pawan Kalyan as part of an overall campaign where Pawan Kalyan is charging the Jagan Reddy government with targeting his party, himself, his people, his supporters, etc., etc. That is the charge being thrown at the Jagan Reddy government at this point of time. I want to go across first now to Ravi Chandra Reddy of the YSRCP, the ruling party of Andhra Pradesh, to take on some of these questions. Mr. Reddy, Pawan Kalyan, who your party dismisses as, adopted son of Chandrababu Naidu, etc. He says, stop focusing on my car stunt. Look at what I was intending to do. He was there, he says, to help the people who are being targeted by the ruling government. He's also put out this very emotional video today. I hope their spokesperson will also join us in just a moment, as he had promised. But how would you respond, Mr. Reddy, to this charge that Pawan Kalyan is making at you and your party?
Shiji, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
We clearly say that Pawan Kalyan is a very good actor in films. But his continuous acting in politics is not permissible. Since 9 years he is in politics with Jana Sena, where he formed as a party, political party, but he is continue to act in public. And he is dancing all political steps in permission of Chandrababu Naidu. He formed a party, he announced a party, he floated a flag without any agenda and simply supported in 2014 to Telugu Desam Party and Narendra Modi ji at that time. They got together in power and no single MLA, no single seat has been contested by him at that time because he doesn't have any time at that time. So in 2019, he differed with BJP and he differed with Chandrababu Naidu. And he contested against then ruling party and against YSRCP, joining hands with the communists, CPI, CPM and BSP to marginalize the negativity of Chandrababu Naidu. He differed at that time with a plan of action from Chandrababu Naidu. And now in 2024, he wants to again align with Chandrababu Naidu. If possible, he wants to align with BJP as well to get power for Chandrababu Naidu, not for himself. He is not having any agenda. He is not having any principles.
Mr. Reddy,
he is not having any goals for his party and for himself.
Okay. Mr. Reddy, I am speaking specifically of this incident in Guntur on 5th of November. The Jana Sena Party says that this is vendetta politics, that the demolitions that took place there were selectively chosen, of people who are part of the Jana Sena. How would you respond to that charge, sir? Because what the Jana Sena and what Pawan Kalyan are saying is that this is selective targeting of his supporters. How would you respond to that?
You can check the reality in public. Everybody answered from there. Even public forum is having that video bites. Nobody lost any single house there. No house has been destroyed and touched. Only boundary walls and steps in encroachment, what was permissible to government to enlarge the road, to build a new road with certain expansion.
Hmm.
Because it is in fold of Amaravati as then proposed capital by that time. It is in master plan. So
Okay.
accordingly, we have given notices in April, and one person, single person gone for stay. Respective, anybody has not gone to court.
Okay, stay with me. Stay with me, Mr. Reddy. Shiva Shankar Rao is the General Secretary of the Jana Sena Party. Mr. Shankar Rao, I hope you can hear me because we've been waiting for you for a long time now. The ruling party of Andhra Pradesh says that this is all drama, that Pawan Kalyan is creating drama, trying to help Chandrababu Naidu. All these stunts are based on lies. How would you respond to that, sir? I hope you were able to hear what Mr. Reddy said on behalf of the YSRCP. Go ahead, Mr. Shankar Rao.
Good evening, Sirji.
Good evening,
and
sir.
Also good evening to my colleague from YSRCP party.
No,
You
good evening.
see, generally those who are playing a drama, so they will allegate others that they are playing a drama. So whatever things happened in Vipatam village, it is nothing but a vendetta and the revengefulness of the government. It is a government-sponsored terrorism on the people, on the villagers, who has given a land to the party annual celebrations. That is formation day, that is on March 14th. So keeping in mind that activity, because the government at the time was putting all hurdles for performing our meeting. So the villagers of the Vipatam voluntarily came forward. They welcomed the Pawan Kalyan and Jana Sena Party to conduct a meeting there, formation day there. It was a grand success. So keeping in that mind, to take a revenge, this government machinery, they devised a wise plan that we are expanding a road. That is, the village starting is a 10-15 feet road and ending is a 15 feet road. And in the wherever the houses of the farmers who has given the land, that road they are widening more than 100 feet. What a drama they have taken place. They have played. This is
But sir, the government, Mr. Shankar Rao, the government is saying no such demolition has taken place. Only encroached land, demolition has taken place. And therefore, you are creating drama is what the government is saying. Just before you arrived, that's what Mr. Reddy said.
No, that is all false interpretation. Whatever Mr. Reddy was telling now, it is misleading the fact. Fact remains always fact. Because here what happened, why you are expanding in particular area? Because Tadepalli and Mangalgiri Municipal Corporation was formed in 2021. So Tadepalli, there were so many narrow roads, the entire municipal corporation, so many areas were narrow roads. Keeping aside all those things, why this government machinery started the widening of the roads in particular area? So the purpose, the intention, the timing is very clear that they wanted to take a revenge on the farmers who had given land to the party formation day.
Okay.
That is clear-cut evidence.
Mr. Reddy, how do you defend that charge, sir? How do you defend that charge? Saying that this particular Ipatam village, this highway has been chosen so that Jana Sena workers are affected.
Shivji, we respectfully invite all national media to that particular Ipatam village to expose this actor actions in public. Actor has to act in cinemas and in public they have to be a reality. And in this particular actor, Mr. Pawan Kalyan is acting for Chandrababu Naidu, and in real life also he is
Mr. Shankar Rao, I'll come to you, sir.
He is acting.
I'll come to you, sir. One at a time. I'll give you time.
Acting in politics on daily basis, morning to evening basis. For this particular event, he came by morning flight from Hyderabad and he went away by 5 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 10:30 he came and he performed on a rugged roadshow, which is not permitted. And in that way, he should not do that. He is throwing a wrong message to entire youth and he is provocating to beat with stones, attacks with stones. And you want to shed bloodshed on YCP leaders. He is giving that call in open forums. Is it permitted? Being an actor, he may be a superstar or power star, whatever. He is in politics, he is not nothing. He is not having any powerless. He is
Okay.
powerless star in politics. He is having only one seat in Andhra Pradesh and we
Okay.
are having 151.
Okay. Okay.
Public gave mandate for us to rule properly. We are ruling properly. We respectfully to take you all people. I will take the responsibility. I invite India Today and all other
Okay.
news
No, no,
channels of national media
we
to
will accept that
particular
invitation.
village, to
Mr. Shankar
particular
Rao,
village to
respond.
expose this gentleman. To
Mr.
expose
Shankar
this
Rao,
gentleman
respond.
in national media.
Mr. Shankar Rao, respond to that. Your party has one seat. The assembly is dominated by the YSRCP with 151 seats, 175 member assembly. But Pawan Kalyan has, tried to create a big splash. He did it in 2019. I'm sure he wants to do it in 2024 as well, which is when the next election is. But the YSRCP says that Pawan Kalyan is just an actor and he should stick to acting. How would you take on that charge?
I'm not saying that, sir.
Hello, are you able to hear?
I'm not saying that. He may turn
Hello?
as a politician, he can serve for the people. But
Understood.
he is
Yeah.
acting
No,
in
that's
name
fair.
of-
That's
in
fair.
name of politician daily basis.
Hello?
For the benefit
Yes,
of
Mr.
society.
Shankar
He
Rao,
is
go
not
ahead.
having any ideology and
Hello?
agenda.
Okay. Mr. Shankar Rao, go ahead. We can hear you, sir. Go ahead. Mr. Shankar Rao, can you hear me? You're on mute, sir. Go ahead. We can't hear you. Just unmute yourself and talk to us.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Just now, by virtue of his language, you can understand what is the attitude of YSRCP. Because the party official spokesperson, you can visualize, you can understand what is the attitude of the people of YSRCP. You see, Pawan Kalyan Garu is a party chief, Jana Sena, and it is under the People's Representative Act. So whatever he might be, it is his profession. That is acting in the films. But that is no way concerned with this activity. But always they try to blame on our chief. And whatever questions I raised, I posed, he has not answered just now. And he is talking all the nonsense, uttering the unparliamentary language. What I asked, what is the necessity to widen the road in a particular place? Because Tadepalli, Mangalgiri municipal area, it was formed in 2021. There are so many areas in Tadepalli and Mangalgiri, very, very narrow roads are there. But particularly in this small village, what was the necessity to the government? That was my question. Unless you have in a mind to take a revenge against the farmers. That he is not able to answer. And moreover, our chief, Jana Sena, Chief Pawan Kalyan Garu is a man of public, man of common man, man of poor people. When there was a harmness happened to the people, he will definitely rush. This is happened in throughout the state. Suppose there are 3,000 farmers who are committed suicide, and he went there. He has given 1 lakh each family. This is all things happening, and he is doing and helping the people, helping the masses, poor people. This is the political party activity. These people cannot understand. These people cannot digest the popularity which is gaining day by day. Hence they are developing all these plans.
Since the time we did the story yesterday, the number of allegations and counter allegations between both camps have been very, very frequent. I've been, attacked, given more information on social media and elsewhere, and that's the reason why we believe this is an important story to do. I'd like to thank the both of you for being on my show, because this is an important story for us. Andhra Pradesh is an important state for India today. We as the national media don't believe that everything should be Delhi-centric. We believe we are one country. Every story is a national story. This is not a South story for us.
That's right.
And we will always
we are inviting, sir. We are inviting to know the facts and to expose this gentleman in national media.
And I promise both of you, both Mr. Rao and Mr. Reddy, that I will come to Andhra very soon. We will all together go somewhere. We will do more stories about Andhra Pradesh. And we will continue to do journalism that puts the national spotlight on stories that others refuse to do and ask the hard questions.